Today we're out here at the 51st Street Apartments. I want to thank the City of Austin for allowing us to come out here and train on these buildings. We've learned a lot and had some valuable experiences. We're going to look in detail at these security screens that are on these apartments. We're starting to note these around our territory and around the city in general. At the top, it's actually hinged. There's a hinge all the way across the top, and on the inside of the bottom, there's pins that go into the window screens. They're not all that difficult to force, but it would definitely slow you down if you didn't use good techniques. We've all blindly come up and tried to force these screens using different techniques, and they would always definitely slow us down. So we've kind of worked on some different things we're going to share with you today. These screens, once the bottom pins are forced, they will hinge open. At this point, people can get in or out. Ideally, we'll remove the whole screen at some point. So now we're going to move on and show you some different techniques, first floor, second floor, and from the interior coming out. These latches aren't extremely hard to defeat, but they do take a little work. We're going to discuss softening the structure. If you're on the rig team or you're outside, you have people inside, there's not necessarily a rescue yet. There's not a firefighter down, but you want to make sure they can get out if they need to. You've got a lot of windows to force open. You don't have time to get every single one at this point, but these are hinged at the top, so if we can loosen up the bottom, they'll swing open. On the side of these, there's not much room to get a tool back in there, but if you take a sharp tool like the pig head axe or the Halligan, you can slam it into the side and pry the bottom out. You can also do it with a Halligan. Now if they have any trouble inside, if they start to come out, these should hinge up and they'll be able to get out. Now if we want to do an entire removal, once we have the bottom hinged out, we can attack them and just bring them down. When you make your swing, be careful not to go into the windowsill or it's not going to come out. And another technique from the beginning, we can attack the top with a New York hook or another pike pole. This one will work if they're hinged in at the bottom. It's just a little easier. If the bottom's loose, it gives it room to kick out.
Today we're going to demonstrate forcing these security screens from the inside. Firefighter Hager is going to be doing an inside search, an interior search. Conditions inside are going to become untenable and he's going to need to get out, and this is going to be his option. Conditions inside begin to deteriorate.